Of course, if you were going to be on the floor and you're going to hold two 45-pound plates and then try and stand up with them held out at your sides, that's going to be really difficult. So you probably are going to sound like you're trying to have sex with a buffalo. Simon Motherboard A-hole here, and today we need to ask that age-old question, which is this celebrity that I love and would like to have the children of lifting what certainly looks like fake weights? Now, amazingly, I just stumbled across this on my own Instagram. That never happens. Usually people say, Miller, have you seen this? Have you seen this? I follow Sylvester Stallone on the social media platforms, and when I came across this, well, my eyebrow happened to go up in the air. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I first saw it, I thought Sylvester Stallone was just having a little bit of a joke. He's making really weird noises, and it was like no lift I've ever seen before, ever. Now, of course, if you were going to be on the floor and you're going to hold two 45-pound plates and then try and stand up with them held out at your sides, that's going to be really difficult. So you probably are going to sound like you're trying to have sex with a buffalo. But the more I watched it, the more I was like, none of these moves seem to make sense. The effort and the exertion he's putting in seems bizarre to me. And now, look, there's every chance it's not meant to be taken seriously. But I mean, we'll just get up on the screen now. The description, he's got good, heavy morning, punching hard till the final bell. Now, heavy is in inverted commas. And that's the only thing that makes me think that maybe I have been duped and I'm a moron. Somebody should take my head and put it into the toilet. Because if you are going to put heavy in inverted commas, it may be like, haha, this isn't real. But I just can't figure it out. And also, when you actually look at the plates, let me just grab this. Can we zoom in? We can zoom in, right? If you look at the plates, it's always hard to do this on videos. They don't. And it's such a waste of life, this really is. But it has got me intrigued after all the Athlete Next stuff that everybody talked about. But if you look at them, they don't seem to be responding as 45-pound plates would. And they also look exactly like the plates you can get on fakeweights.com or whatever the hell it's called. I'll make sure there's an image up on the screen. And also, if you look at his, I can't believe we're doing this. There's so many videos like this. If you look at his muscles, let's go through it one more time. Let's go to the other arm just for some variation. They're not really... Like, I would imagine if you are picking up 45-pound plates like that, your muscles are going to be flexing a little bit harder. Your vein is probably going to be going nuts. I don't know. I just can't figure it out. But I found it fascinating because it all depends on intent, right? When Athlete Next did all of his stuff, I know, and we still don't know what the truth of that was. I don't think he ever came out and said yes or a no. But I understand the reason people got upset, they was like, well, if I can't believe him with what he's showing me, how can I believe in his programs? Now, I've seen a lot of his programs, and as far as I'm concerned, they're all absolutely excellent. Doesn't mean there's not a debate to be had. Doesn't mean it wasn't a controversy that deserved some of our attention. But it is all about intent. And with this video that I'll just restart again now so we can keep watching it like weird people. What is the intent? To get a bunch of likes on Instagram? To get people like me talking about it? I don't even know. But it's not helping Sylvester Stallone. I don't think he's trying to, promote a movie or anything like that. But just the whole thing is just bizarre to me. The whole thing is just bizarre. And I would imagine, maybe he's already done it. Let me get the phone again. Has he? No, you got Rocky IV versus Drago, which apparently is opening in theaters November the 11th. You're a bit late, Sylvester, although if they are re-releasing it, I'll definitely go and watch it. What do the comments say? I haven't actually checked out the comments. Almost 75 years of age and still a beast going strong. My idol. The hell is he doing? Lol. Keep punching, which of course is a Rocky quote. Can we get into it? Because there's not one person mentioned it. Because what the F are you doing, bro? Wow, Sly, this is amazing. So I suppose maybe he's doing it just for some clout. There's that 2021 word. But I just don't think he needs it. Keeping a plate of 45 pounds in that way for each arm and get up those plates like that is very hard. Strengthen the shoulders and forearms, that's amazing. It absolutely did amazing, especially because he's like 75 years old. That's the thing, I don't want to take anything away from Sylvester Stallone. He doesn't need some bald idiot on the internet going, I was just fascinated by it. So I thought, well, one, if I make a video about it, we can have a discussion. But I also thought, two, maybe I would come to a conclusion. But actually, yeah, if you go through the comments and then you get to the point where everyone's just tagging their mates in it and stuff, which is always the problem with these comments, no one has actually mentioned it. I did type it into Google to see if people were having a conversation. There have been a few videos and there has been some articles. There we go. Not going to hate, but those plates look fake. And it's only got one reply. I agree. To look, bro, they do look kind of weird and flimsy at one point. So, okay, so it did... Your boy trying his hardest not to injure himself. I don't know. I'm just absolutely fascinated by it. And I like to think, there you go, why are you faking them with those foam plates? Does his elbows have their own muscles? That's just a weird thing to say. So I have no idea. I would like to get all your opinions on it. And when it comes to the whole fake weights thing, you just got to be vigilant, right? And you've just got to be smart. It's like anything in life. If something looks too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. So if you see, and it's not like an Olympic competition, but if you see somebody on Instagram, again, not Sylvester Stallone, I'm talking about the influencers, the people that are trying to tell you supplements, they're trying to sell you programs, they're trying to sell you something that just feels a little bit shallow. And they're like, oh, you can do a 400 kilogram deadlift. Look at me doing it. And they pick it up like they're trying to pick up a bunch of bees, which they wouldn't be able to do because bees would go buzz, buzz, and they'd stab them, they'd sting them, and you may get an allergic reaction. Some people even die from bee stings, which is why bees are kind of terrible. You should be able to go, well, that seems like a kind of, a pile of baloney. I'm not going to do it. I know we talk about him too much, but V-Shred is a great example of this. Like, all it takes is to go through a couple of V-Shred videos and you go, well, the amount of nonsense coming out of his mouth, I think he's just telling me what I want to hear as opposed to what I need to hear, and that's not going to benefit you as you go on this fitness journey of joy. It just isn't. You want to go to the fitness palace of love and you want to make sure you push yourself and you want to make sure that you're in competition with yourself so that you keep seeing gains and evolution and progress and get closer to that dream physique, right? So just be cautious and careful with stuff like this, and don't do what a lot of people do. A lot of people will see Sylvester Stallone doing it, and they'll go, well, I'm going to get a couple of 45-pound plates, and I'm going to try and get up from a static position. Don't do it. And if you do want to try it, start with 5 kilograms, whatever the pound equivalent of that is. Always start small and build it up. It's like with supplements. Everybody gets a brand new supplement. We're just going on a rant now. But everybody gets brand new supplements and they think, what's the maximum possible dosage I can take? Especially with pre-workout. How much pre-workout can I stick down my gullet in order to have veins popping out of my ass and looking like the biggest beast I absolutely can? You may be putting your health at risk. You don't know until you get to that point, and you never want to be able to get there. So instead, figure out, well, what's the lowest possible dose I can take so I still get a pump, I still get good energy, and it still improves my workouts. Because this is about longevity. It's not about going and just having one great session on a Monday, then being in bed for 6 days going, oh, I feel sick, my poor dum-dum is full of pre-workout because I took too much. Or worse, still in the hospital, and there have been many reports and many stories about that. So always just take it easy. Push yourself and be intense. But that doesn't require you to take 700 kilograms and thrust it over your head. It's also not an excuse to be lazy, but there's a happy medium within all of this. So yes, I don't know, but why would Sylvester Stallone need to do it? That's the thing. He's Stallone. He's done Rocky. He did Demolition Man, which is a great film. He's got Rambo. I mean, he could do this for days. Even The Expendables. I get a kick out of The Expendables. I mean, he did do, was it Stop and My Mum Will Shoot? But I'm not going to lie. As a kid, when I had no idea about what really a bad and good movie was, I kind of enjoyed it. It was on TV on here. I think ITV over here, a TV station, used to have it on all the time. And I was like, well, that's pretty damn wonderful. But yeah, just to finish off, even though I did put an image up earlier, I've just gone to fakeweights.com. And you can see, I mean, they do look awfully similar. Which does make me raise an eyebrow. I mean, the whole point is they're meant to look similar, though, right? But so that's the whole point. They're meant to be a prop. You wouldn't want one that's like purple and green because that would stand out a mile. I don't know. I'm baffled by it. That's the picture there. It does, even the text. But again, that's the whole. I don't know. I don't know why this has fascinated me so much, but it really has fascinated so much. What's this fitness decor? Large barbell rug. Is that an actual rug? I don't even know what that is. I just want. Where's the plates? $60 as well. $60 to just troll the internet. It does, even with like the weird shadowing on it. So he's got that weird shadowing on sort of on all the things to make it look a bit worn, I suppose. And if we go back to this, it doesn't really have the shadowing on it, to be fair. Who even knows? I'm more concerned about the noises coming out of Sylvester Stallone's face. Let me know in the comments. Careful, Gerald. On the subject of Gerald, new merch coming soon. It features Gerald. Check it out, simonmiller.bigcartel.com. More importantly, in those comments below, give me all your opinions on this, and we'll see what we think about one of the greatest action heroes of all times. Then, yes, please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Hit the bell, ding, ding, so you know when other videos are going live. There is another video right there. It will be there in a second. Please do give it a click. Otherwise, the Power 13 cookbook, go into the description below. Give the link a click and use the code Simon15. A bunch of healthy recipes to make sure you stay on track and that you never even have to lift fake weights because you'll be able to lift the proper stuff, maybe. I don't know what you're doing. SimonMiller316 on Instagram and Twitter. Again, Simon@thebigcartel.com for merch. Patreon.com/Simon316 if you do want to support me there. I always do appreciate it. Channel doesn't do crazy views, so it certainly helps. Otherwise, you have a great day. Maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger's going to respond to this next, and then who knows what we're going to do. I'll see you on the next one.